What's good? What's new? How you doing? This is gonna be fun. This video I'm making right here was suggested by a subscriber who left a comment, and I thought, I like it. Let's do it. I'm gonna make that video, so I'm gonna make it happen right now. This is gonna be my top 10 pulls so far. I haven't collected for very long. I started last Christmas, so a lot of the pulls that I have, they're all modern. I don't have a lot of pulls from anything beyond XY, to be honest. Yeah, all these cards are cards that I pulled. They're not in any order of value. These are literally like, for whatever reason, I'll explain the reasons, they are just my favorite cards. So yeah, let's get into it.
Number 10.
Okay, so we're going to start off with, bam, the Arceus V-Star. Secret Gold from Brilliant Stars. I chose this one right here. I love this card, first of all, and I love gold cards in general. The Arceus, it wasn't until Brilliant Stars, obviously, and I mean, now I have such an affinity for Arceus. I love this Pokemon. So yeah, I love gold. I love Arceus. What else is there really to say? I love this card. I've been fortunate enough actually to pull this card 3 times. So I'm pretty lucky with this card. But I just think it's an awesome looking card. And, you know, I put it number 10. So that's that.
Number 9.
And next we have the Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. This card was pulled by Mason back in February, I believe. No, actually, it was January. It's the beginning of the year. I've told this story before, but we went to GameStop and bought 4 blister packs, single blisters, and he pulled 2 of them out of those 4 packs. So, and since then, Emma actually pulled it herself. So we've pulled this card 3 times. But yeah, seeing him pull it twice. And back then, I didn't really have as much of appreciation for that. I thought it was cool, but I just didn't realize how awesome that really was, pulling 2 of them in 4 packs. Yeah, it's Charizard. It's a VMAX. It's the best card in the set. And yeah, that's why he's there.
Number 8.
Next, we have the Mega Charizard EX Alt Art from Evolutions. Mason pulled this one on camera on a video that we have where he actually opened up Evolutions for his first time. I think he opened up 4 packs and he pulled this card. Again, it's Charizard. It's an Alt Art and it's just different than the other Charizards that I've pulled, which isn't many, but just the style of the holofoil. I think it's really neat. It's very unique. It's the Mega style, right? And like I said, I don't have a whole lot of experience with cards in this era, so this one had to definitely make my list. So that was a really cool card.
Number 7.
And we have Glaceon VMAX Alt Art from Evolving Skies. I'm going to say this right now. There is a card that I pulled that I do not have anymore because I sold it, and I really wish I didn't. And that is the Leafeon VMAX Alt Art from Evolving Skies. I got it graded. It came back a 10, and back then, buying Pokemon's expensive. So I was just trying to recoup some of my money so I could buy some more stuff. And now that I think back, I really wish I did not sell that card. That card is awesome. And I promise Mason that I will buy it one day. I don't like buying singles, but the fact that I did pull that card, I'm okay with buying that card. I already pulled it. I could buy it again. But having said that, Leafeon's out. I had to pull out the Glaceon VMAX. I remember when I pulled this card, I was so excited. I just love alt arts that have other Pokemon in it. You got Meryl there. You got Pikachu. Yeah, and the colors on this card are wonderful. I love blues. I like evolutions in general. Umbreon being one of my favorite Pokemon. Hint, hint. And yeah, that's why it's on the list. It's a great card.
Number 6.
And like I said, hint, hint. Next we have Umbreon V alt art from Evolving Skies. This is a fan favorite card, right? I mean, you don't get much better than this. This is just so cool. I wish I knew exactly, because I don't know who these Pokemon are, but I'm just gonna picture like a crowd of them all looking up at him like he's just like their leader. Like, tell us what to do, Lord Umbreon. And like I said, I love Umbreon. This card is so slick. The symmetricalness of the buildings in the background with the moon right above his head. I love artwork that's symmetrical like that. And yeah, very slick card. So that's on the list.
Number 5.
Okay, now we're getting into our top 5. And I know I just said that I like artwork that's symmetrical. Well, I also like artwork that's not symmetrical. And that's where this one comes in. The Origin Form Palkia V alt art from Astral Radiance. Now, I saw the set list for this set, the cards, and right away this card just jumped out at me. I'm a fan of Etcher art. I have a Etcher drawing framed, and so this one right away just reminded me of that style of artwork. And on our very first booster box, 5 packs in, we pulled this card. It's like the one card I wanted, and we pulled it right away. Since then, have opened up so much Astral Radiance, I can't even begin to count. At least 7 or 8 booster boxes among many, many ETBs and single packs and whatever, and haven't pulled another alt art. At least for ourselves. On the live stream giveaway in that booster box, we pulled 2 alt arts, and a lucky winner got those cards, so I'm happy for them. One of them being the Origin Form Dialga. So this card, I mean, yeah, there's not much else to say about it. I like Etcher drawings. It looks like an Etcher drawing to me, and if I'm saying Etcher wrong, I'm sorry. I think it's Etcher. It's number 5 on my list.
Number 4.
And we have Gengar VMAX alt art from Fusion Strike. Just cool. Just so cool. I like Gengar a lot. And yeah, he's just going to town right now. Just swallowing the earth whole. The guy is nuts. But this particular card came from a God box, which was like one of the coolest moments for me opening up Pokemon. The night I just started opening up this booster box I got on eBay by myself, no cameras rolling, just for fun. I'm just opening it up, and like 4 or 5 packs in, I realized that there's something going on. There's something different about this. I was pulling rainbows and an alt art, and I'm like, this feels funny. So then I grabbed the camera and I start rolling, and I have that video up. But yeah, I pulled this among other, like 3 other alt arts. It was a crazy box. But this card right here is the best of all of them by far. Can't beat it. Gengar VMAX, swallowing up everything. He's on my list.
Number 3.
And the next number 3 would be Arceus V alt art from Brilliant Stars. Like I said, I love Arceus. And if you say Arceus, that's okay. I'm pretty sure it's Arceus. It could go both ways. Yeah, this alt art is beautiful. I mean, again, I don't know. There's something majestic about this picture to me. The way he's posing and the sky in the background and above the land, and yeah, whatever. I don't really have to explain this card, do I? This card is amazing. So, and it comes from my favorite set. Brilliant Stars is my favorite set that I've opened. So Arceus, you're number 3.
Number 2.
Number 2. Maybe no surprise on this one, but it's a Charizard from Celebrations. I've never been fortunate enough to pull any, OG base set 2, anything like that. Yeah, pulling this card was a lot of fun. I remember when I pulled it on camera. That video's up as well. Yeah, Mason actually pulled it before me off camera, and I was like, oh man, I really want to pull it. And sure enough, it was like a week later, I pulled it myself. So what else is there to say? It's Charizard. It's as close as I'm going to get to a base set Charizard, at least at this point in my life. So that's it. It's my base set Charizard, okay? Even though it's a celebration, it's my base set Charizard.
Number 1.
Here we go. The number 1 card. And if you've been following this channel, this is probably definitely no surprise to anybody, but it's the Golden Snorlax. This is the card that started it all. When Mason first got some Pokemon, he got some Chilling Reign very early on. This was back in November, and he pulled this card, and I really had no idea much about anything with Pokemon, but I could tell that this card was pretty cool. And since then, Snorlax has become my favorite Pokemon. I've changed my tag name on the PlayStation to the Golden Snorlax. So if you see that on there, playing some games, Golden Snorlax, that's me. I'm the Golden Snorlax. Sent this off to PSA, got it back in a 10, and that video is up as well. Yeah, it's my lucky charm. Although my last video was not so lucky. Snorlax, you gotta step up your game, buddy, because that was not good. But doesn't take away from the fact that this is my favorite card, and it's number 1 on my list. That was fun. So there you have it. My top 10 pulls that we have pulled, either myself or Mason or Emma. There's been controversy on some cards about who's pulled what. Sometimes we forget, or at least we disagree. I believe I pulled most of these. I believe Mason and Emma have pulled those, and I think I pulled, and then Mason pulled this one. So yeah, and I think I pulled. No, Mason pulled the Umbreon, and the Palkia could have been Mason. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the Pokebase, and we'll catch you at the next one. Peace and love.